Rise and shine, everybody. I'm Rolo, and welcome to this free personality test thing because I wasn't exactly sure what to record. That's why I made the video to see what you guys wanted. And one of the recommendations was 16 personality test, and there was no link, so I kind of just looked at the 16 personality test, and this is the first thing I got. So now the first thing you're gonna notice is if you listen, I have background music now, and that's just because this is literally there's no sound. It's just the test. And I figured it could be kind of boring, so there's a little cheery music in the background. If that bugs you immensely and that will ruin your viewing experience, then please go ahead and tell me in the comments. But secondly, oh yeah, I'm using Internet Explorer just because it doesn't show anything. So, that's cool. Just a blank slate. I wasn't going to get Google Chrome, I didn't feel like downloading the entire thing. But apparently this takes less than 12 minutes. Answer honestly, even if you don't like the answer. And try not to leave any neutral answers, because then they don't know how to make results. So, just take a drink of water and get right into this. Okay, you find it difficult to introduce yourself to other people. Well, other people as in, I guess, do I have a buddy to, slide me into this? What is this? I'd say I'm probably, lowest degree there is. You often get so lost in thoughts that you ignore or forget your surroundings. You mean stare off into the distance? I do that a good bit. Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, I can do that. You try not to respond to your email. You try to respond to your emails as soon as possible and cannot stand a messy inbox. Dude, I hit red every time. You find it easy to stay relaxed and focused even when there is some pressure. Yeah, I'll agree. You do not usually initiate conversations. Middle. Depends. You rarely do something just out of sheer curiosity. I do a lot of things out of curiosity. Look at that. Mediator, and amazingly, this is so totally accurate. Wow, amazing. Wow, spot on. I sure hope mine is, too. You feel superior to other people. Nope. Being organized is more important to you than being adaptable. A little bit. You are usually highly motivated and energetic, yeah? Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. Yeah. A little bit. You often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. Nah. Your homework and work environments are quite tidy. So freaking much. So much. Everything's tidy as crap. You do not mind being at the center of attention. Get me out of that center of attention. Nope. You consider yourself more practical than creative. Middle. People can rarely upset you. Disagree 1. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. When I do travel, yeah, I do like to plan things out. I don't want anything to go wrong. I could be lost in Peru now, and It is often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. Nah. Your mood can change very quickly. Agree a little, I guess. In discussion, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. I do like the truth. I don't like lying. Lying always just makes you keep in things you don't need to. And if you think you have to keep it in for someone else's sake, I think your mental being is the most important there. You rarely worry about how your actions affect other people. I disagree. Your work style is closer to random energy spikes than to a method. That's kind of true, actually, yeah. You're often envious of others. I can get pretty jealous. An interesting book or video game is often better than a social event. Being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project! Middle. You rarely get carried away by fantasies and ideas. And I get carried away by fantasies and ideas plenty. You often find yourself lost in thought when you're walking in nature. What the heck's outside? If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you start worrying there's something wrong! As a parent, you'd rather see your child grow up kind than smart. Kindness is pretty good. I'll say a little bit to agree with that. Yeah, they don't have to be like super intelligent or anything. You do not let other people influence your actions. I gotta disagree there, I do. Your dreams tend to focus on real world events. I can't really say because I don't have dreams much. I'll put that in the middle. It does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. Well, I'm just gonna say school. It does not take you much time to start getting involved in social activities at your new workplace. Agree. Slightly. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. I'm good at improvising as well. Your emotions control you more than you control them. That can happen, yeah. You enjoy going to social events that involve dress-up or role-play activities. I heard role-play. You often spend time exploring unrealistic and impractical yet intriguing. Yeah! You would rather improvise than spend time coming up with a detailed plan. You are a relatively reserved and quiet person. Yeah. If you had a business, you would find it very difficult to fire loyal but underperforming employees. I would. You'll have to contemplate the reasons for human existence. Well, that 0 to 100 real quick. Okay, when did that just came out of nowhere? It was like firing someone from your workplace. Existential crisis. I mean, yeah, I do that. Logic is usually more important than heart when it comes to making important decisions. That's a very, very specific detail to a very, very specific situation, but I'm going to say agree smallly. Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. I do like options. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest ways to deal with the problem. Right in the middle there. I probably do both. You rarely feel insecure. Middle. You have no difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. You know, I could do that. Being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. Agree a little bit. You think that everyone's views should be respected regardless of whether they are supported by facts or not. I'd say agree a little bit, yeah. You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. Absolutely. You frequently misplace your things. I do not. It's very, very rare. You see yourself as a very emotionally... Has it been 12 minutes? Yeah, because it said less than 12 minutes. You see yourself as very emotionally stable. Agree? Your mind is always buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. It's just talking about food. No, just food. You would not call yourself a dreamer. I'm a dreamer. You usually find it difficult to relax when talking in front of many people. Many people? Yeah. Generally speaking, you rely more on your experience than your imagination. Small agree. You worry too much about what other people think. Nah. If the room is full, you stay closer to the walls, avoiding the center. No, you draw yourself out even more then. You have a tendency to procrastinate until there's not enough time to do everything. Nope. You feel anxious in stressful situations. Isn't that what the stressful situations, anxious is like the same thing, right? You believe that it is more rewarding to be liked by others than to be powerful. What are these questions? What's the last page? You believe... Middle. I've always been interested in unconventional, ambiguous things in books, art, or movies. A little bit. You often take initiative in social situations. Yeah. Results. Let's see. Your personality type is protagonist. Infidget. There you go. I'm more extroverted than introverted, which is really surprising. Slightly, though. I have a little bit more intuitive than... Yeah, I do go with my gut a lot. It straight determines how we make decisions, cope with our emotions. I do go by feeling a lot. I'm not, I still have thinking there. Judging, prospecting. Yeah. Straight underpins, turbulent. Yeah, that's all fair. Okay. Should I read? One sec, I'll turn off the freaking music because I start reading. Okay. Everything you do right now ripples and affects everyone. Your posture can shine your heart or transmit anxiety. Your breath can radiate love or muddy the room in depression. Your glance can awaken joy. Your words can inspire freedom. Your every act can open hearts and minds. I mean, there's a lot of text. But yup, I am Ben Affleck. Yep, I'm Oprah Winfrey. Okay, so you know what? I'll read this part. I'll read it. Oh, there's so much stuff. What the heck? I'm just gonna read this, and I'll even read it in a cool voice. I'm not reading all that. Protagonists are natural born leaders, full of passion and charisma, forming around 2% of the population. They are oftentimes our politicians, our coaches, and our teachers, reaching out and inspiring others to achieve and to do good in the world. Did anyone else get something that's cool? Because I feel pretty cool. With a natural confidence that begets influence, protagonists take a great deal of pride and joy in guiding others to work together to improve themselves and their community. So, I'm gonna be Mr. President in around 50 years. You just wait. Sal 2064 or something like that. I'm not doing the math right now. Just, I'm a protagonist, and I'm that cool dude. Look at me. I'm that cool dude with the sword. I'm an enfj. There you go. And now you know what I am, and now you know more about me. Just watch this video 100 times, and you'll know everything about me. I'll have 100 views, too. So, that's cool. And thanks for the recommendation. You know who you are. That person, Remsta, that person. And I'll see you guys in the next whatever you recommend or whatever video I make. Bye!